Have you ever wondered what the biggest animals on our planet are? I mean, we all know elephants and whales are big, but just how big can things get? Sometimes, the sheer scale of life on Earth is hard to wrap your head around. We're talking about creatures so massive their hearts are the size of a small car, or insects so large they look like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's one of those things that makes you step back and just go, whoa, nature is seriously awesome. It's this sense of wonder that gets me so excited to dig into the science and engineering behind what makes these animals tick. And if you're like me and you love mind-blowing facts, you're in for a treat. The Guinness World Records 2026 book, which is out now, features a special chapter full of record-breaking creatures that will leave you amazed. From beasts longer than a school bus to insects the size of a fist. It's basically a cheat sheet for the most extreme examples of life on Earth, and we're going to explore some of the champions from that list today. We'll look at the physics of their size, the biology that makes it possible, and some of the quirky, surprising behaviors that come with being a giant in your own category. So, get ready to have your mind blown. We're going on a journey to meet some of the most colossal, heavyweight champions of the animal kingdom. This isn't just about listing off stats. We're going to dive into the why and how behind their incredible size. So keep watching to discover some of nature's largest and most incredible species and find out what makes them so great. Let's get into it. All right, first up, let's talk rodents. When you think of a rodent, you probably picture a mouse or maybe a squirrel, right? Something small and skittish. Well, I want you to erase that image and replace it with this guy, the capybara. Its scientific name is Hydrochoerus hydrochaeris, which is just a fancy way of saying water pig. And honestly, that's a pretty good description. These guys are the undisputed heavyweight champions of the rodent world, living in the dense forests and wetlands of South America. They look like a guinea pig that's been hitting the gym a lot. And they are incredibly social, often seen chilling with literally any other animal, from monkeys to crocodiles. They're basically the living embodiment of unbothered. Now, to really understand their size, let's put it in perspective. An adult capybara can weigh up to 140 pounds and stand about 2 feet tall at the shoulder. That's roughly the size of a fully grown Labrador retriever. Imagine your dog, but it's a rodent. It's a wild thought. But here's my favorite part. The fun fact that proves nature is both amazing and kinda gross. Capybaras practice something called coprophagy, which is a scientific term for eating their own poo. I know, but there's a good reason. Their diet is so tough and fibrous that they need to digest it twice to get all the nutrients out. It's a super efficient, if slightly unappetizing, engineering solution. Okay, from the chillest rodent to a creature that might make you jump out of your skin. Let's talk about the largest frog on the planet, the African Goliath frog. And when I say Goliath, I am not exaggerating. These things are absolute units. Found in the fast-flowing rivers of Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, these amphibians look like they've been exposed to some kind of comic book gamma radiation. They can grow up to 13 inches long, not even including their legs, and can weigh over 7 pounds. To put that into perspective, that's heavier than the average newborn human baby. Can you imagine holding a baby that's also a frog? It's a bizarre thought. Their size isn't just for show, it's a key part of their survival. They are powerful predators, eating everything from insects and crabs to smaller frogs and even snakes. They use their massive, muscular legs to leap incredible distances, but also to build unique nests. The males actually move heavy rocks, some weighing over 4 pounds, to create circular pools along the riverbank to protect their eggs. That's some serious dad engineering right there. Now, I have a question for you. If you were walking by a river and one of these 7-pound behemoths suddenly jumped out at you, what would your reaction be? Would you be totally scared, or would you be brave enough to get a closer look? Let me know in the comments. We've seen some big animals so far, but now we're entering a whole new league. It's time to talk about the largest animal, not just on Earth today, but the largest animal known to have ever existed. That's right, bigger than any dinosaur. I'm talking about the magnificent blue whale. These gentle giants are so mind-bogglingly huge that it's hard to convey with just numbers. But let's try. A blue whale can weigh up to 200 tons. That's about 400,000 pounds. To get that much weight, you'd need about 30 African elephants stacked together. Their tongue alone weighs as much as an elephant. It's absolutely staggering. Let's break down the scale even more. The largest, most fearsome dinosaur we all know, the T-Rex, weighed around 9 tons. A blue whale can weigh more than 20 T-Rexes combined. In terms of length, they can stretch up to 100 feet long. That's longer than a professional basketball court and roughly the length of a Boeing 737 airplane. Imagine an entire airplane swimming gracefully through the ocean. Their heart is the size of a small car, and you could literally swim through their main arteries. Despite their colossal size, they feed almost exclusively on tiny little creatures called krill, filtering millions of them from the water every day. It's the ultimate example of nature's incredible engineering and scale. From the largest animal ever, let's zoom into the world of insects. Now, I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of bees or wasps, but trust me, this one is special. Meet Megachile Pluto, better known as Wallace's giant bee. This is the world's largest bee species, and for a long time, we thought it was extinct. It was first discovered in 1858 by the famous naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace, who described it as a large, black, wasp-like insect with immense jaws like a stag beetle. And then, it vanished. For over 100 years, no one could find it again. It became a kind of holy grail for entomologists. But then, in 2019, a team of researchers rediscovered it on a remote island in Indonesia. This thing is a monster. The females can be 1.5 inches long with a wingspan of over 2.5 inches. That's 4 times larger than a regular honeybee. They have these huge mandibles that they use to scrape resin and wood to build their nests inside termite mounds. The photographer who took the first pictures of the bee in decades, Clay Bolt, said, "To actually see how beautiful and big the species is in life, to hear the sound of its giant wings thrumming as it flew past my head, was just incredible. It's a powerful reminder that there are still so many amazing discoveries waiting to be made in the wild." Now, let's get our feet back on solid ground and talk about the largest land animal walking the earth today. You probably guessed it, the African bush elephant. These majestic animals are the definition of massive. An adult male can weigh over 15,000 pounds, that's more than 7 tons, and stand up to 13 feet tall at the shoulder. If you stood next to one, its shoulder would be towering over you. Forget a king of the jungle. This is the undisputed king of the entire continent. They are an incredible feat of biological engineering, from their thick, pillar-like legs designed to support that immense weight to their versatile trunks with over 40,000 muscles. These giants are found across the savannas and forests of sub-Saharan Africa. They aren't just big, they're also incredibly intelligent and social. They live in tight-knit family groups or herds led by the oldest and wisest female, known as the matriarch. This matriarch holds all the knowledge for the herd, where to find water during a drought, how to avoid predators, and the best routes for migration. The entire group relies on her experience for survival. It's a beautiful system of shared knowledge and family bonds, proving that with great size comes great responsibility and a really, really big family. For our last giant, we're heading to the coldest, most extreme environment on the planet. Antarctica. This is the home of the emperor penguin, the tallest and heaviest of all penguin species. While most penguins are kind of short and stout, the emperor penguin is impressively stately. They have to be tough to survive in a place where temperatures can drop to -76 degrees Fahrenheit. They are built for this world, with a thick layer of blubber and multiple layers of feathers that act as the ultimate natural parka, trapping air to keep them warm. It's insulation science at its finest. So, how big are they? An adult emperor penguin can stand nearly 4 feet tall. To help you visualize that, that's about the average height of an 8-year-old kid. Imagine walking up to a penguin and looking it right in the eye. It's a surreal thought. They can weigh up to 99 pounds, which helps them survive the long, harsh Antarctic winters where the males famously huddle together for months to protect their single egg, not eating for the entire duration. So, here's a fun question for you guys at home. Stand up right now and check your height. Are you taller or shorter than a fully grown emperor penguin? Let me know down in the comments. So there you have it. From a rodent the size of a dog to a whale the size of an airplane, the animal kingdom is full of giants that push the limits of what we think is possible. Each one of these creatures has a fascinating story of evolution and adaptation behind its incredible size. The capybara's double digestion system, the Goliath frog's nest-building strength, the blue whale's sheer, unprecedented scale. It's all a masterclass in biological engineering. It really makes you appreciate the incredible diversity of life on our planet and the unique solutions nature has come up with to thrive in every imaginable environment. These animals aren't just record holders. They are vital parts of their ecosystems. The elephant shapes its landscape, the whale cycles nutrients in the ocean, and even the giant bee plays a role we're only just beginning to understand. Learning about them isn't just for fun facts. It's about understanding the complex, interconnected web of life that we are all a part of. It's a powerful reminder of why protecting these habitats and these amazing species is so critically important. There are still so many secrets out there, like Wallace's giant bee, just waiting to be rediscovered. I hope this journey into the world of giant animals got you as excited as I am about the wonders of nature. If you want to dive even deeper and discover hundreds of other mind-blowing records, definitely check out the Guinness World Records 2026 book. It's packed with amazing facts and photos. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, thanks for your curiosity. I'll see you in the next video.